Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. New episode. Today I want to talk about supplements over 60 years old. And that means supplements in general, whether you're completely natural and in good health or trying to get in health that way, if you're on TRT or testosterone replacement therapy, or if you're taking a higher than prescribed dose called super physiological dose of TRT, meaning steroids, which I am. These supplements, I think, will help you. There's research backed on the ones that I'm going to share, and then there's one that in particular just seems to work for me, and I have no data whatsoever, but I'm going to share it with you anyway. So as you know, my name's Kimo. I'm 60 years old, I'm 5'11". I'm up a pound today at 179. However, I am up 1% in body fat ass too. So yeah, not going the right way on that one. So I have to reevaluate that, but as you know, I have upped the protein intake quite a bit, so maybe I'm not burning enough of it off. I don't know. I'll keep you posted. But let's jump into the supplements that I think are mandatory. But not until I tell you again that I'm not a doctor, not your doctor, and this is just purely for educational purposes. All right, enjoy the video. All right, guys, you got to start with protein powder. Absolutely no other staple is as important as getting enough protein to build muscles when you're trying to get in shape, get jacked, put on pounds of muscle, especially later on in life. Why? Well, one, for me, it would be impossible for me to eat steak and chicken breast enough to grab another 90 grams of protein. So, not sponsored. You can get any of this stuff that I'm going to show you today off of Amazon. I think it's the best value for the money, which is why I chose it, and I want to share it with you. This is my favorite protein, Nitro Tech from Muscle Tech, 30 grams of protein, and it's a pretty good deal. I think it's like 45 bucks on Amazon. Get it the next day. And it works really well, so give it a try. It also tastes really good, so it's pretty satisfying. I actually have noticed that for effectiveness for myself is that I will actually mix up my shake before I go to the gym, and so immediately after my workout, I will down that. And sometimes it's a 30-gram shake, sometimes it's 60, but regardless, I know that I've torn my muscles down, and I've now replenished my body so it can start rebuilding immediately, and then hopefully, by the time I get to the nighttime and ready for bed, I have resaturated my body with enough protein to build those muscles overnight. All right, guys, trimethylglycine, also known as TMG. A lot of good shit on the internet going around about this stuff. So it's an amino acid, reduces lactic acid buildup in the muscles, allowing you to work out longer, and enhances your oxygen use in your muscles. Also helps with sleep, so take it at night. I highly recommend TMG. I think you're going to like it a lot. Hey guys, I know this might seem like a brand endorsement, but I swear to you it's not. I just simply like this brand. I think they make a really clean product at a really good price. You can get it directly off of Amazon. Like I said, I don't get commission or anything, so you just have to look it up yourself. But the next thing up is a nitric oxide booster. It's basically a blend of amino acids that helps transport nitrogen to the muscles. I find this stuff highly effective, and also, by the way, helps with your heart on. It's kind of a natural ED thing, if something that you need or might need in the future. All right, guys, cut me some slack on this one. It's HMB. I actually like this stuff, and I think I can notice a difference, but I don't know if I can pronounce it. Hydroxymethylbutyrate. Best guess I got. Anyways, it increases muscle growth in older adults. There is some research that you can find out there. Reduces muscle breakdown and supposedly increases exercise performance. So again, this is one that I add to my daily supplement intake. Now I know that taking a bunch of supplements can get expensive. So I tried to cut out anything I thought was just pure fluff, and that I didn't personally have anything that was successful in the past. But D-aspartic acid is pretty freaking cool. And there's also some very recent information that it's involved in the synthesis and release of testosterone, and is assumed that it's a testosterone booster in infertile men and by athletes to increase mass and strength. This is one that's being heavily studied right now. So I encourage you to take it. I don't think anything that I have on my list is over 20 bucks each one. So, this one's 180 capsules. The dosage is, what is this? Well, this one's 4 capsules for this one. So, we're still looking at over a month's worth of stuff. So keep it in mind, but I think it's worth a try. And now, guys, with 100% transparency, I never heard of this shit before. I was watching a documentary on Arnold Schwarzenegger, a more recent one. I think it was about 2 years old. And he was talking about one of his favorite supplements being beta-alanine. That shit right here. So, of course, I had to research it, check it out, and go get some to try it. And interestingly enough, it's got benefits to improve your high-intensity exercise, but by increasing carnosine levels. something that I was not aware of. And it buffers the acidity in the muscles during exercise, allowing you to work out longer without being as tired. So that said, give it a shot. I think you'll find it worth it. This one I believe was over 20 bucks. However, I think it's only 1 or 2 capsules a day. And it was 240 capsules, so big time supply, and wasn't that expensive. Well, guys, as I mentioned earlier, there's one thing that people laugh at me about, and it's desiccated beef liver. I think it fucking works great. I think it makes me feel better, gives me mental clarity, gives me some energy, and I think it helps my muscles grow a little bit, but I could not find any tangible data whatsoever. So that is my own pseudonymous advice. However, I did pull up some things from AI on here about beef liver providing high quality protein, iron, vitamin A, B, and particularly B12. And then it contributes to all this crap up there, including mental focus. So maybe I'm not fucking crazy after all. So normally, you know, I give my sales pitch on how you should help me out on social media. However, as I was running through the supplements, I kind of stopped and it dawned on me, and I thought, stop, I'm just going to take 5 minutes here. A few minutes later, I came back. It's about $205 a month that I spend on supplements. That does not cover the cost of the steroids that I take, which, as you guys know, is Sustanon 250, which is testosterone, and then Anavar, which is an oral, and some human growth hormones. So basically, I spend $500 a month on building what I am trying to build, and that's to put on another 10 pounds of muscle in the next couple of weeks, lean mass muscle. So, if you like what you saw, hit the like button. Evidently, the algorithm gods think that subscribing to the channel is the ultimate, but to me, I mean, I'd love it if you subscribe. And by the way, thanks for the people who did subscribe. And thanks for the comments, questions, etc. But I like the comments, man. I like to hear what you guys are doing, what you think about the show, and what your journey is going to be like, man. Got any questions? Let me know. Otherwise, get out there and make it a great fucking day.